Hello, friends. The time is 11 a.m. in slightly sunny, slightly rainy, slightly I kind of hate this moving between around weathers kind of thing. California. Hello. Hello, friends. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Also, the chat, I don't know what's wrong with the chat. The chat is like finally catching up with everything that's happened in the last like 20 minutes. How's everybody doing here? Hello. Hi, Seku.
Welcome.
Hello, friends. Hello, the name is Maxi. My pronouns are they, them, and this is my stream. Hello. Today, we will be designing characters. But first, how y'all doing? How are things going? Let me just reset the chat box because it is so delayed, it is not even funny. Chips, I'm not even sure. Chip says, and I quote, "My donut today was nice, but the icing coats the tongue in a way that is not pleasant." I don't even know what to make of this. Is this code for something else? Chips, be honest. Okay, I have oh no, I have reset the, oh, there you go. I've reset the cache. Hopefully, okay, there you go, should be working well. Hi Alex, hello, hi Arena, hello friends.
Welcome.
How are y'all doing today? So, as previously mentioned before, today on the stream I'm going to be drawing characters. I'm going to be designing characters. Originally, I was going to draw the characters from my Mimic book, but if you've been following the later developments of the stream, Chips, you have to tell me more information about this sensory nightmare donut. Because, like, let me just... Maybe it's just because I eat donuts too fast. I've never stopped to be like, wow, this is quite a... The sensory details of this donut are quite unpleasant. I just kind of vacuum the whole thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know, I just open mouth, just vacuum donuts. That's my modus operandi, you know? If I ever commit a crime or a moiter, they will know it's me because all the donuts in the vicinity will be gone. It's like, detective, did you notice that there was a whole box of donuts prior to the murder, but after the murder there were no donuts left? And then the detective looks like the camera focuses on the detective. They narrow their eyes and they're like, oh, it could only be MKirin's doing. Dun dun dun. Anyways, I don't plan on committing any violent crimes, but you know, it's good. You gotta sort out your modus operandi early as possible. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Chip says it coats the tongue and has that almost plasticky old chocolate feel. Oh, I hate that. I finished my donut and the feeling is still there. Oh no. Melty says, shout out to this horror game where you can delay the monster by opening a donut box. Honestly though? Oh no, here comes a reference that nobody's gonna get. It's time for the traditional ninja pre-fight donut. I'm sorry, that's a reference for nobody. Nobody on the stream remembers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. Nobody here remembers that movie. The traditional ninja pre-fight donut. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Honestly, I appreciate the honesty of people in chat. Is that movie good? I don't know. Kitty and I actually recently, I showed her all of the Ninja Turtles movies, and let me tell you, they're a roller coaster. The first movie is almost like an indie film. It's so ridiculous. I feel like if that movie came out today, there would be a whole group of stans standing Casey Jones in that movie. No, it's bad. Okay, listen. Just because Vanilla Ice has a song number in it doesn't mean that it's bad, okay? When you consider what came afterwards, I have the faint feeling that, people, would think of it better. We do have a video about it on Dango. Kitty is in fact correct. By the way, don't mind me warming up my arm, by the way. So, here's the dealio. You may be wondering, Max, what is the traditional ninja pre-fight donut? Okay, so in the movie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, the antagonist Shredder, who runs a gang of children, has gotten his hand on two, oh my god, thank you, on two genetically modified super mutant monsters, called Razor and something else. Tonka and Razor, I forget. Anyways, the Ninja Turtles, in order to defeat them, they have come up with an anti-ooze that will turn them back to just an adorable little turtle and a dog. And in order to turn them back, they have to consume these spills. The Ninja Turtles, being incredible masters of subtlety and subterfuge, have decided to contain the anti-mutagen inside of donuts, and their plan was to convince these monsters to eat the donuts. In what may be one of the greatest moments of cinematography ever shown, Tonka, the giant turtle mutant, takes the donut in its hand, looks at the Ninja Turtles, looks back at the donut, and in incredible puppetry, you see it raise its little eyebrow and crush the donut in its hand, revealing the anti-mutagen pill. At which point the fight breaks out. It is one of the greatest pieces of fiction of all time. Now, it also features my favorite line of all time, which Kitty has eloquently illustrated in the chat already. Upon when the villainous Shredder finally gains his first two super mutants to terrorize New York City, because they were turned to mutants relatively quickly, this dog became a giant like werewolf-looking thing, and this tortoise became a spiked tortoise monster. And because they're all so young, they're basically infants, so they behave like children. At this realization that his two murder machines are in fact infants, Shredder, who is a ninja master, breaks out of the laboratory screaming, "They are babies! They are babies!" Sorry, that clip lives rent-free in my head. I think about that clip all the time. At least once every 24-hour period, I think about, "They are babies!" I remember a costume pig guy crushing a donut with ooze. It's not a pig, it's a tortoise. It's Tonka and Razor, I think. Razor and Tonka, maybe? Us when we have kids, they are babies. God. Should I make that sound? You know what? Hold up. This stream is already chaos enough. We'll design characters. I'm gonna put a timer for like 10 minutes. They are babies. TMNT2. Oh my god. Shredder's babies. Okay, here we go. Can I get the sound for this, Your Honor? Was my rendition incredible or what? Be honest with me. Was my rendition incredible or what? You know what? I feel like we all deserve to see this moment together. So let me just really quickly hit this button right here. So here we go. This is one of the most pivotal scenes in American cinematography of all time, okay? Uploaded 14 years ago. My god. That moment lives rent-free in my head. Non-stop. Alright, take me back to drawing. There we go. Anyways, so how are y'all doing today? I see that we have immediately begun with chaos, and I feel like that's perfectly fine. Me, when I see a cute animal, honestly, Chips is not even wrong. You call it good cinematography when it's filmed in 1.77 to 1 ratio? Can I please get Metalord in chat, please? Can I get some Metalords in chat, please? Alex, I love how you lean so hard on your characterization. Thank you for the Metalord, Kitty. Thank you. Honestly, it would have killed me if Alex's comment had ended with the Metalord emote. That would have destroyed me. I would have... Honestly, Alex, you're great. You're fun. Anyways, alright, so what is the plan for today? Welcome to the stream. So today I'm going to be designing characters for my 24-hour novel challenge. So, in the middle of June, there's going to be an internet challenge called the 24-hour novel, where you have to write a novel within 24 hours of work. You can write 24 hours straight, which is a bad idea. You can write 12 hours straight over the course of 2 days, or 12 hours twice in 2 days, or 8 hours 3 days in a row. I'm going to be doing that challenge because I'm not a fool. I'm not a dummy. I know my own limits. Says the person who does not believe in their own limits, but nonetheless. So, I recognize that between releasing Iron Valley version 1.2 and releasing Roll for Novel, I will not have time to start writing Mimic, thankfully. Thankfully, it's okay. It's fine. The book is already... About 90% of it has been... limit break, thank you, Kitty. Now, like, a bunch of it has been brainstormed, so I'm ready to jump in and write it when the time comes. But for now, I'm going to be switching gears and brainstorming and creating the characters for the small 30,000 worth novel I plan on writing in June. You may be thinking, Max, it's too early to be planning that. That's like a month and a half away. A failure to plan is a plan to fail. And Kitty and I, last night, we began thinking, oh my god. Let's just call it memory leak for now. So, I'm taking the idea, by the way. Now, planning for June is very fair. Thank you, Seku.
Welcome.
I meant to hit this one instead. Should now want to do it too. I'm sorry, Melty. I'm sorry to put you in the situation. So we're gonna be designing characters today. I make you think of Nelson instead of March. Listen, I'm okay with that. Listen, I've never really drawn myself as the Simpsons character. I feel like my head should be like I feel like the hair ends way too like you can't see. You know what? Just going to the actual image, Max. I feel like if I could redraw this, I would actually like I would have the hair go up a little bit higher. I feel like the hair needed to go a little bit higher. So I feel like if it was like this, it would look better, I feel. But unfortunately, it's already up. But I'm not gonna turn it into March. I'm not March. Stop telling me I look like March. March is a coward, and I am not a coward. Sorry. Hi, Tails.
Welcome.
How you doing today, Tails? So, what are we doing for the rest of the week? Tomorrow, I'm gonna get back to the Iron Valley mines, and we're gonna get back to work. Homie. I do a pretty good March saying the word homie. Homie. So we'll get back to work tomorrow. On Thursday, I'm taking a bunch of personality quizzes just to find out who I really am. So get excited, it's gonna be funny. Oh, hi, DB, hello.
Welcome.
And the greatest thumbnail I have ever drawn. On Friday, I will do a PowerPoint presentation explaining how I would fix the plot of Final Fantasy VII. Mostly by turning Cloud into a trans femme. This is the greatest thumbnail I've ever done. The art of trans femme Cloud came out so good. I'm just so proud of it. It makes me feel things. And again, I feel like this is the greatest logo I've ever made. This is the greatest thing I've ever made. Kitty's like, Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Come on, please. Come on. Look at her, she's thriving! I love her. The nails are the Transflight colors, by the way, too. I love her. And again, all this texture is brought to you by me looking at Chip's art, by the way. Thank you. Charlie says, I love and support her. Honestly, she's great. She's the single reason why I'm motivated to make that presentation. But anyways, that's Friday. And now, for today. So, what is the story idea that I'm going to be writing? I am going to be exploring a version of the story that we were writing for Roll for Novel on Friday. A story about a doppelganger-like creature. I want to explore that. It's gonna be 2 hours of Honeybee Inn, isn't it? Nope! I'm actually going to fix the entire story. You think I'm memeing? I'm not memeing. I'm not memeing. I mean it. I mean it when I say that I will fix the story. The story will be fixed. So, what is this story gonna be about? So I'm taking inspiration from the idea that we came up with a little bit ago on Friday. There's a story idea in there, but it isn't inherently a Max story idea. So I was telling Kitty, I need to start brainstorming this new book. And like, as soon as this girl went into the shower, she's like, I'm in shower thought mode. Here you go. How about this and this and that, by the way? Star says, how to fix FF7? Easy, make Sephiroth not have mommy issues and actual friends. I don't know about that. I feel like FF7 needs a lot more rework than that. I understand the effort. And honestly, I feel like we should also explore, Vincent Valentine being actually Sephiroth's dad, by the way. People don't know that because the game is really bad about telling you its lore. People are gonna be like, oh, what do you mean Vincent is Sephiroth's dad? Anyways, whatever, it's fine. Nobody remembers Lucrezia. Nobody remembers her. Nobody actually unlocked her. How dare you? How dare you? How he scored, that's... Okay, so... Oh my god. Describing Genova as a space MILF is kind of like destroying me emotionally, I'm not gonna lie. Max, just stop thinking and just draw, Max. Just draw. Just draw. So, now, I want to make it very clear that if you watch the Roll for novel, I don't want you to expect the characters that we saw to become the characters in this story. I would like to request that you give me some room to, change the elements of the story. Oh my god, Star actually played Dirge of Cerberus? That makes us like two of us. There's two people in this chat who played Dirge of Cerberus. I can't believe, and it's us. It's us. We're the two people who played it. Why did I immediately go into making like a human-like portrait when I really should have just started with the chibi? I'm just feeling like warming up. Oh, Kendra's here. Oh, hi Kendra. Hello.
Welcome.
Hey friendo, what's up? So, I do want to say, because I know people are like, Max, what about my trans mask boy from Friday? And I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but I will have to make changes to make this story a Max story. I'm very, very sorry. So, it's realism day, actually. Oh my god, how dare you? Oh my god, you got it from the flea market? Hell yeah! Oh my god, I regret the day that I sold my copy of Drakengard 2 at a flea market sale. I regret it so badly. I regret selling Drakengard 2. I wish that I can show that game to Kitty. That game is so freaking weird. And people are like, oh, but Yoko Taro didn't make Drakengard 2. Yeah, so what? So what? Don't idolize just one person who does things. Other people can also write fun stories, and I think the one from 2 is actually pretty fun. I think the story in Drakengard 2 is pretty fun. Or whatever. It's a time for sure. It's a time. It's a time. Alright. So, the first character that has come to mind for me, I picture... So elements with the story, I don't feel comfortable yet talking about the story in general because it's still really, if you were to imagine the budding garden of my mind. Okay, you know what? I lied, Seku. No realism yet. I need to make this character like a blob that I can like form in my hands first. So, the garden of my mind. Slowly, there's something in there growing. I can feel it. Yesterday, Kitty and I were chatting about like ideas for the novel. I can feel the opening of the story. I can feel it already. It wishes to come out of me already. I can already feel the beginning inklings of that story already. I know the opening lines. I never thought it would happen. In narration, followed by in dialogue, This might be our most controversial announcement of the night yet. Followed by more narration of our characters coming home with the award for greatest indie game of the year. How dare you? Sometimes you have to start with just simple shapes, right? So, I don't know about the main character, but I know about one of their romantic interests. Oh, let's start the timer, by the way. We're gonna be productive today, by the way, so if you feel like working along 25-minute cycles, taking breaks, let's go. I envision a trans femme character. Well, they're femme for sure, and they might be part of the trans umbrella. That they may be trans non-binary. I'm not sure. I don't know this yet. No worries, DB. Have a lovely day. Thank you for coming by and saying hi.
Goodbye.
Bye. I envision this character being part of the trans umbrella for sure. I don't know if they're trans. I don't know if they're non-binary. I don't know that yet, but I know that they're part of that umbrella for sure. I envision them with straight hair. I was joking with Kitty yesterday that I have so many characters with ring hair, and I'm not stopping. I'm legitimately not stopping. This is not something I do on purpose. It's just maybe some sort of subconscious thing. I don't know. But I just feel this character with green hair. There's something here. As an RE fan, I imagined something way different when I heard part of Umbrella. That's funny. That's funny. That's a funny joke there, Tails. Now time to chill. How do I do these bangs? I have references on my screen, but like. So definitely we're shifting the tone, right? Listen, I know that in the Roll for novel we were doing a theater. I'm not doing a theater production anymore. It's just I'm not against it. I have nothing against it. If that sounds fun to you, go ahead. It doesn't really sound fun to me. So now that I have to make this an actual story that I'm gonna write, changing it around, changing the pieces, the parts, as any other writer would do. Really, I'm not particularly special when it comes to recognizing that I have personal approaches that I do. Well, anti-theater packs bags. I didn't say I was anti-theater. It's just when it came to writing a story, I would like a different setting. I'm going to a stream where I'm appreciated. I'm not saying I don't like theater. I grew up in the city of the beautiful arts. I like theater. I just, if I have to write a book and I have the option to make the setting something that's more my speed, then of course I will. Of course I will do that. What is your face? You look serious, don't you? You look serious. Why are you so serious? You don't make music, you make art. That's your job at this game studio. You make art. The protagonist was recently dating the person in charge of music. And something happened and now you two are now dating. And things are awkward. But what's one to do, right? Puts my sensitivity reader resume on a high shelf where it would never gather dust. I'm sorry, Kendra. I love you. It's just It didn't feel right for this story. It didn't feel right for this story. I'm sorry. Why do you look so serious? I missed the notification. Oh no! Hi, Caleb.
Welcome.
I'm drawing today. I'm committing the sin of being way too zoomed into the screen, by the way. Kendra says, I'm messing with you, or am I? You look sad, but you're not sad. I feel like you know more than you let on, right? Do you realize that the studio's success is gonna be short-lived? Are you just enjoying the moment? What is your deal? What is your name? What is your name? I envision this person. I envision this person nuts, smiling. I picture them smiling. As though, sure, stuff is bad, but are they tired? They seem tired. I'm stuck in laughing. That's funny. Thank you, Kitty. I'm just like I'm just in narration right now. Welcome back to this is literally like I'm carving these characters out of clay basically. I'm carving them out of the earth, one little stroke at a time. Yeah, you have these little like droopy eyelets. You have these little droopy eyelets. I can see that. The little droopy eyelets for sure, and like and that smile. Why are you so confident? Why are you so confident when everybody else is freaking out? You're actually just enjoying the fame. One little stroke at a time. Kendra, are you? How dare you? It's a pain stroke, you little. It's a pain stroke, you little SOB. Will they have eye bags though? Oh my god. Oh my god. Seku, I feel like I'm like leagues away from being able to do like Seku eye bags. And I don't think this character has eye bags. Definitely the protag needs to have eye bags because of plot reasons, but so I do feel, by the way, I want to make it very clear that like, you know, I am following a lot of the elements introduced in the Roll for novel, you know. There's the doppelganger like creature, but is it actually a doppelganger? I'm not sure. And again, as I mentioned, why do I feel like I want you to have like a mouth like this? I should just keep iterating. I mean like the plot in the plot of the story, their game studio is doing very, very well all of a sudden. Just stop trying to draw Max and just draw. Let me see you in action. Let me see you in action. The plot should be them unionizing. Oh my god, Kendra. How dare you? I mean, like, hell yeah. But also, it's an indie game studio. It's an indie game studio where things are going well for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. Things are going great, but quite a horror story. Kitty and I were joking, is like, is the true enemy gonna turn out to be crunch culture? And let me just tell you, you're not ready. The final enemy is crunch culture. What do you wear at work? What do you wear at work? So the first smile after years of no success? I'm 1% fatigue, 99% WGA solidarity today? Hell yeah. Oh, the final boss is always capitalism. I do want to make that very clear. Final boss is always capitalism. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? I picture you very, very femme. I picture you very, very femme. Again, you know, who's to say what gender they actually are? Not me, that's for sure. I picture them all just wearing like everyday clothes because they're just tired working all day. This is definitely not like... No. You're wearing more than just this. You're wearing more than just this. This feels better. This feels better. This feels better. There's a character design here, and I'm just cutting it out one piece at a time. The final boss is always capitalism. Thank you, Kitty. Now just hit me with again, we're gonna be iterating really, really quickly here. That's the way that I like to do things. I picture you having light brown skin. I picture you having light brown skin. Mixed race, possibly. The protagonist is definitely mixed race for sure. The protagonist is definitely mixed race. I know that for sure. So, hit me with a nice little gray to represent a black real quickly. Just a nice little... Now, the hair's not going to be entirely black. I mentioned earlier the color green, so... I'm going to try a couple things. I envision this character being the one in charge of art design in the little indie game studio. Like, it's literally like 3 or 4 people. And they're all like crunching themselves into oblivion, and finally their games are starting to get noticed, and they're all, without saying it to one another, they're suffering these memory leaks where, you know, they black out, and then suddenly, you know, 10 days worth of code is done in one day. And I'm like, well, it's nice, but also, is this something that should we trust this thing that's happening to us? But nobody's talking, of course. Everybody's just too busy doing their own thing. Everybody's too busy suffering in their own ways. Makes me wonder, you know, part of writing is a journey of discovery, of course. A unionized workforce would communicate that? How dare you, Kendra? I picture something like this. I picture like the greenish hair in the front, for the bangs as well. And I picture black everywhere else. Something like this. That's just me coming out of hyper focus mode. How dare you? Very anti-capitalism pro-union. I mean, like, oh no, can you believe that my books would have some sort of leftist message? The miners unionizing? I'm obsessed. Oh my god, how dare you? Let me see. What? You can't just wear oh my god, you can't just wear black everything. It's not black. It's obsidian. And other synonyms for the word black. Can't just wear black everything. Have you ever considered how strange it is that your character, the art that you create in the games is so colorful, and yet you're mostly dressed in blacks? Why is that? I want to have a segment where they're being interviewed for like a freaking like Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Indie Presents or something. The matcha hair is very trendy this year. You have no idea. Give me brown eyes. Gotta love brown eyes. I'm not happy with this hair, by the way. I feel like it needs more work. But you know what? We iterate. We keep moving forward. We iterate. That's the way we do things here. Also, expect today to literally be just me, like just talking to myself, basically, just trying to figure out how I want this story to go. Expect it to literally just be this. Give me a high color for contrast, please. I said a high color for contrast. And now, who can forget a little bit of mix-ups? Of course, just a little bit of mix-ups. I love the idea that things are finally looking up for this studio, and things start to get a little bit strange at their little actual studio apartment where they all work and live. You're okay. This is one of the characters that I can kind of visualize in my head. Of course, there's still a long way to go. No worries, Caleb. I mean, like, I feel that. This should be lighter. The one thing is I hate characters with black hair, because I'm like, how the hell do you portray their black hair? Alright, just all of you. It was nice knowing you. Get compressed, get flattened. And now, we make you. We do that again, but this time in slow motion. Draw you again. Let's grab a nice fun brush. Let's grab my good old Messy Chan Xcode number 2. Brushes that I customize myself because I'm a huge nerd, by the way. Yeah, and especially Saiku gets it because their avatar has freaking black hair. Saiku gets it. Actually, before I start fidgeting with you, I should probably do a little good old liquefy. Flip the canvas. Notice how everything looks wrong, and you want to destroy your entire work life, your entire work's life, life's work. Have I mentioned I have dyslexia, by the way? Just redo whatever I've been doing for the last 2 seconds. I definitely feel like the hair should open up the hair. Move the face slightly to the side, please. Center the head for me. First draft hair is so purple, it became darker each iteration. I kind of love that. Yeah, I could go for a dark purple. Yeah. Melty says, I accidentally got one of my students excited about my story because he overheard me talking about it to myself about it. Oh, I love that. Charlie says, I like to do either the saturated purple or blue/green depending on the character. I always color black hair with a slight hue, not true black/gray tones here. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Your face looks like it's slightly turned to the side and I hate it. Can you just do me a favor and just move your head? Just move your head to the side, please. What does it feel like? I'm like, what? Am I taking your freaking like DMB photo? What is this? Let's also soften your face just a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll make you a little bit less of a potato. And definitely hit me with those droopy eyes. Gotta love the droopy eyes. There we go. So comparison before and after, and now we can go in here and try this again. Ooh, I kind of like the wavy on the front, actually. Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst thing that can happen? We have fun. We try out something new and interesting. So, here's the way that I'm envisioning the story at the moment. An indie video game studio who has recently been releasing games that have been garnering more and more fame. Wavy bops are dope. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's so cute. Melty says, the student said, Miss, can I read it? Melty replied, no. Why not? Because it ain't done yet. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. They're an independent video game studio. Just literally 3 people working out of the same, like, studio apartment. Oh, hi, MT! No worries. Nice to see you. Welcome. Just doing some character designing today. And I envision that unbeknownst to them, you know, they've been crunching themselves away, and neither of them mentioned these basically blackouts that they all have been dealing with. You know, they sit down at the computer, all of them exhausted, and they black out, and next thing they know, it's like 12 hours later, and suddenly, you know, the entire game engine has been programmed. And of course, you know, as the saying goes, never kiss a gift horse in the mouth. So they just kind of play along. They assume, you know what, I'm just tired. I'm not going to make much of it. And they've all kind of been in this maintenance mode, basically. Just getting by. And suddenly, you know, things start looking up. But the subject matter of their games keep getting darker and darker and darker and darker, to the extent that leads us to the opening sequence, where they're just coming back from like some sort of Game Awards night. And, you know, the people are... It's controversial that their latest game, the darkest of their games yet, has won Game of the Year. To the extent that, like, people don't recommend you playing the game. People are like, don't play this game. This game is really, really messed up. But it would be a disservice to not call it, you know, the indie game of the year. So there's this inherent conflict of how dark the game is, the dark subject matter, and yet its rise in popularity. Hence the opening line. This might be our most controversial announcement of the night. But, you know, Game of the Year goes to 12th Night by studio name. Oh, I love that, Melty. That's so awesome. Melty says, low-key thinking of making a creative writing club at the high school I'll be working at next year. That sounds awesome. Oh my god. And I kind of want the story to be very, very messy, by the way. Very, very, very messy. You know, the protagonist is currently dating this character that I'm drawing, but they were previously dating the person in charge of music, and they all kind of live together, so their relationship is incredibly, like, messy. And they're all just trying to get by with whatever energy they have at the moment. They're all trying to get by with whatever energy they have, but You know, they gotta make the next game, they gotta make the next paycheck. And I feel like the thing people don't realize is that game development is just like non-stop. You're always working on something, always making something, always doing something. You know? Not everybody is constantly working on the same thing at the same time. Or, you know, like the music department, the art department, the coding department, and and the writing department, all of them are kind of like jumping between projects at all times. What about a gay writing club? I love that. Oh, absolutely no worries, Daz. You know, don't feel pressure. You know, I'm happy with people are here, but I don't want anybody to feel bad. I don't want anybody to feel bad because they missed a stream. Excuse me tripping on my own words. Make you a little happier, just for now. Or should I just lean into everybody being sad? No. I feel like out of the three central characters, you're the happiest, aren't you? What is your name? I was gonna say maybe like a plant-based name, but we already have Mint. We already have a green-haired trans girl and mimic named Mint. I don't want to have another. What was the name we came up for them on the Friday episode? What was their name? Oh yeah, because we were doing like Ava and Eva. MT asks, Maxi, tell me your secret. How many story ideas do you have? Let's be honest. Oh, crap. How much time do you have? I have a lot of story ideas. Some of them circulating in my... some of them, merely just a single scene that have yet to formulate into a real thing. I guess, like, the thing that people don't realize is that once you start... We have over 2 hours. Okay, shut up. Oh, kitty. So, the thing about writing is that once you make yourself aware of the possibility of stories being around you, you start finding them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you realize that you can take inspiration from anything around you, suddenly ideas just come to you left and right? I have tons, absolute tons of story ideas. Am I gonna work on all of them? Probably not. Unfortunately, life isn't long enough to make all stories happen, and not all stories need to exist as a real book. That's also completely fair. MT replies, I'm in awe, honestly. I'm good with generating story ideas for short stories, but when it comes to longer works, I have a few central ideas I know I want to work on, about 5. Yeah. And again, like, everybody's different. I don't want to give the impression that this is, like, normal. Or, I mean, like, the only thing I know is my point of view and what I have experienced. Ooh, even droop your eyes, even droop your eyes. Even droopier, make them droopier. Like I have, and there's books that are half finished that I have to go back to. And I will, in time. There will be time for all those things. It's one of the things that one of the pieces of advice that I offer for anyone out there who feels as though time is of the utmost essence and they're running out of time. I want to remind you that you cannot do everything. So the stuff that doesn't get done is the stuff you didn't have time to do anyway, so no need to feel bad about that. I think about that in the way of, like, what gets done, and what didn't get done wasn't gonna get done no matter what. Oh my god, you still have a copy of that? Oh my god, that book needs to get reworked. But I was in a bad place when I wrote that book. Let's say there's a story idea in there, just needs to get reworked. And I will get back to it. That book has one of my characters with green hair in there, so all of my green-haired characters need to have their time in the light. And people are like, there isn't a green-haired character in The Last Bread Mage, and I'm like, oh, silly you. There isn't a possible way anybody could possibly understand this reference because they haven't read every book I've written. Anyways. Don't say their name, Max. Don't say their name. Okay, alright. All I'm saying is just wait for me to publish Maya's story, okay? I mean, like, sorry, I just cursed myself because this almost looks like a Homestuck player icon from like Head On. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse you, by the way. The Fabulous Geese doesn't have a green-haired character just yet. No, I don't think so. The Fabulous Geese is a little bit of an anomaly when it comes to my usual writing thingies. Fabulous at birth. I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. All right, where's that skin tone? Give me that skin tone. I probably won't use this skin tone. It's a little bit muddy, but you know what? We're iterating quickly. That's the way I like to do things here. Homestuck mention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for homestucking. All right. So we are on break. It's time for everybody to get up and stretch. So get up and stretch. Also timer. Yeah, but put the timer. The timer's on here. The timer's going, girl. Do not bring up the cursed texts. How dare you? Oh my god, how dare you? I recently watched like a 3-hour video on Homestuck, so it's a little bit fresh on my mind. You know what, Seko? You're so right, honestly. Alright, I'm getting up. I'm gonna stretch, and you should stretch as well. Oh, and there you go. Alright, so, hey, if Nomi is watching the stream, look, your favorite character showed up. Okay, stretching. Bending down, touching my toes. Nomi Alex Vriska also tracks, yeah. I mean, considering how much Chaos Mode Nomia is, it's, of course, their favorite character is Vriska. Like, it just makes sense. Also, Star says, bro, I kind of want to reread Homestuck now. I don't know if it's worth it. I legitimately don't think Homestuck is worth rereading. I'm sorry. It's a product of its time for sure, but I just don't know if it's worth going back to. I'm not gonna lie. No offense to any super hardcore Homestuck fans here, but I just don't feel like it's worth going back to. Because I just don't feel like it can possibly, you know, like, these are things that we read when we were basically children. Homestuck does a lot of amazing things with the medium of webcomic and had a lot of great artists working their hearts off, but the plot is, yeah. Oh yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, by the way. Thank you, thank you, Arena. When you said thumb, I was like, sorry, I thought of something really inappropriate, but whatever, it's fine. How I slept knowing and I've never read Homestuck. Honestly, the worst thing is that I don't feel like you've missed on much. I didn't read all of Homestuck. And I'm still so my brain is still so cursed, by the way. There's one specific Homestuck song that just lives rent-free in my head, and it's not any of the ones you think. It's not any of the ones you think. Go ahead. Freaking guess. Guess what Homestuck song lives rent-free in my brain. It's not the one you think it is. Nope. That's... Nope. Nope. Keep guessing. You know what? What if I boot it up? Nope. Alright, let's see. It's literally just the opening to this freaking song. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Here we go. I'm sure it's this song. I am 100% sure it's this song. It's Black. That opening riff lives in my head rent-free. That opening riff just lives in my head rent-free. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's the one. Anybody else remembers buying the Homestuck albums on Bandcamp? Are they even on Spotify, by the way? I'm not gonna re-download them from Bandcamp. That's too much work. That song is so good. The other Homestuck song that everybody knows, and it's stuck in your head. I'm sorry, I'm about to curse you, by the way. Get ready. If you don't want to be cursed, cover yours in 3, 2, 1. You can't stop the Homestucks. So I'm sorry for the psychic damage, bro. I have to say, by the way, I want to make it very clear, I wasn't that much into Homestuck. I really wasn't. Like, I never even got to the trolls. And I know people are gonna be like, but the trolls are half the story. Yeah, yeah. This is part of the things that I got into partially because Kitty was like, hey Max, check out this thing that's cool. Yeah, wow, can't believe Kitty's calling me out. To be fair, Max was only into it because I was. Damn, called out. Absolutely called out. Damn, my own wife is just... Alright, so... Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you call me out? So, okay, so, fun fact, okay, so, crap. Are you ready to get another... Welcome to another episode of Max and Kitty Are So Freaking Gay, okay? Are you ready? So... We were so gay. You're not freaking ready for this explanation, okay? So... If you don't know about Homestuck, there is four relationship types, right? Crap, thank you for the timer. There's 4 relationship types in troll community. There is like traditional love, who cares about it? There is like, you have like a friend who's you have the 4th leg of your table, right? And then you have like someone who's like your nemesis, right? But then you also have something called a moiral, which is like your platonic soulmate. Do you want to make you want to take a wild guess as to what Kitty and I called each other, by the way? Do you want to take a wild guess as to what Kitty and I called each other? Do you want to take a wild guess as what we called one another, by the way? You want to take a wild guess? Platonic soulmates. Just platonic gets married. Yeah. I never claimed to be smart. We were moirails. Oh my god, there were moirails. Wow, I can't believe it. You're telling me they were gay all along? Looking at Kid and Maxi, they seem like good friends. Ah, yes, the platonic to married couple combo. Yeah, yeah. We did a little something called the dating skip, where you just skip the whole like dating nonsense and you just marry your best friend. Yeah. Frame perfect dating skip. Hell yeah, I love that. I need to find the old AMA where someone asks if you're dating and y'all are like, no, we're gay. Oh, Okay, all right. So, okay, okay. The following is a classic Max and Kitty moment. Okay, here you go. Okay, so back when we were in our writing group, someone asked, or someone said that we would make like a great couple, right? And then I said, and please get ready to see if you catch the joke. Okay, someone was like, oh, you two and Kitty should like get together, and I said, it would never work out because she's gay and I'm an alien. Ever seen a little show called Doctor Who? Doctor Who? So Kitty had shown me the first episode of the 9th Doctor, and I had saved the line, it wouldn't work out because she's gay and they're an alien, or something like that. And I saved that into my hard drive, and I'm like, I will need this quote someday, and I used it incredibly. And the best part is that I made this joke, by the way, because I'm an immigrant, so I'm a resident alien. Get it? And Kitty's gay. And the best part about that joke, by the way, I'm getting bonked. Wait, no. The best part about that story is that I made that joke. Everybody laughed, and then Kitty revealed to me that she didn't get the joke until like later that night. Like she went over to the fridge to grab a drink or something, and as she went to open the door, she realized, oh, that was a Doctor Who reference, cause Kitty showed me the 9th Doctor. It was what we call a callback. So, anyways. That sounds like me, says Kitty. You're the one who admitted that to me. You admitted that to me, so... Anyways, so... If you want to know how gay we were, by the way... when Kitty wanted to show me Doctor Who, the 9th series, right? Oh, hell yeah, Arena! Hell yeah. So, what I was gonna say is that we were watching, she was showing me Doctor Who, right? And there's an episode. Why am I getting bonked? That's for Melty. Okay, thank God. Okay, good. I thought I was getting bonked. I'm catching strays here for no reason. So, Kitty was showing me the 9th Doctor, right? There is an episode in, early in the 9th, in the Eccleston run, where there's a really boring episode with like ghosts and like gas, and it features the lady who would play the main character of the series, Torchwood. But that episode was so slow and boring that Kitty and I both fell asleep. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I was resting my head on Kitty's lap and I fell asleep. You know, just nice platonic things you do. You just rest your head on the lap of the person you're watching a show with. God, we were so freaking gay. God. Platonic soulmates, yeah. Is there something wrong with this photo? Is there something wrong with this photo? What's wrong? Why is everybody quiet? Did you all not do that with your gal pals? Did you all not, you know... What's wrong? That's me. It's me and my wife. I mean, my old gal pal and I held hands a bunch. Hell yeah. Oh, my poor baby. Oh no! Oh no! Rip! Classic. Rip. Yeah, sorry, Melty. Maybe we need to bring back the dark color in here. Maybe like, maybe we do like some like. I'm putting so much effort into this when I don't need to, but that's life. I will look at a chat in a second, I promise. I'm in the zone right now. Yes, romantic attraction, yes, of course. Sorry, Seku. All I want to say is that, if anything, it just goes to show that the traditionally displayed romantic performance that we see in pop culture is nothing like the real thing. Yeah, Arena makes very, very good points, by the way. Also, these colors are not right. Can I just... What if I just make you like a goth? What if I just make you like a goth? What if I just make you like a goth, huh? What's a cute, like, goth outfit? I'm gonna literally copy and paste you. I'm gonna get in here. What is the eraser? Okay, perfect. Literally just... I'm gonna just give you a tank top and just call it a day for now. Although I do like your vibe. I do like your vibe. You know what? Actually, never mind. I changed my mind. I'm gonna lean into the Homestuck nonsense we were talking about earlier. I'm just gonna lean into it. I'm just gonna lean into it. Oh yeah, for sure. Tell your friends you love them. Hug them. All of my real life friends know that I'm a big hugger. I love to hug people. Because affection is very important in this world. And I will give everyone affection because that's who I am. That's better. This feels better, actually. The skin tone looks a little bit lighter than I would like. Let's make you a little bit warmer. How about that? Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. Just looks like a sad lizard now, but let's just a little bit more saturated, a little bit more. It's something. Aww. Hell yeah. Hugs confirmed. At the first MaxCon, there will be a conga line, but just of hugging. God, the idea of doing a convention actually sounds cursed as hell, though. No offense, crushing your hearts right away, but I'm like, the idea of doing like a freaking convention sounds like so much work. Aww. You'll get a hug, Charlie. I promise. You'll get a hug. I promise. You will all get hugs. Oh yeah. Oh you're gay. You are so gay, and I love you. You're so gay. You're so gay, and I love you. You're just a little potato too, which is hilarious, but yes. And now, hit me with a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. What is your deal? Why are you so sad? Why are you... You're okay with what's happening. Is it just easier to not say anything? What's your dealio? Are you afraid that if you bring up that you're finally successful, it will all just be taken from you? Is that why you're worried? Oh, hi, KLX!
Welcome.
Don't mind me just literally talking to my characters, by the way. Kendra says, I also owe Max a kiss right on the fucking mouth, if I recall correctly, to assert my dominance, but I forget the context. Oh my god, Kendra. I don't remember the context. I feel like it was something like kiss your friends right on the lips, and I'm like, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And Kendra was like, I will kiss you on the lips, and I'm like, I mean, like, that's okay. I'll kiss you on the lips, sure, why not? I am You said I wouldn't. Don't call me a coward. Yo, grab those. Wait, snacks? Are they snacks? There's snacks on the teacher's lounge? Man, what I wouldn't give to have some snacks right now. I feel like the skin tone isn't right. Do we just lean towards more darker then? Darker? You know what? Give me a... You know, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna first and foremost make this lighter. Make it pop a little bit less. There you go. That helps a little bit. That helps a little bit. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, we're all gonna be... So I was thinking of doing like a height chart for like the Discord, where I have like you know, like a long like list of like, you know, everybody's like heights. Yeah, or just like, instead of like an actual drawing, it's just like a picture of your like profile image with like a little like person. And I'm like, you know, like, you know, Charles is like over here. I don't know what Charles has only one leg. You know, we have like Charlie over here, and then we have like Seku right here. And then we have Siska and Calyx all the way over here. Oh, both of you have C names. That's funny. What's wrong? This is exactly how heights work. Oh, sorry, I forgot about my brother, actually. Let me actually really quickly draw my brother real quick. Oh, crap. I put all of you in the wrong layer, didn't I? Cut and paste, please. Thank you. And I forgot about my brother. Please forgive me. Let me just draw him real quick. There you go. I love that. Oh yeah, and Kitty is part of the... Yeah, Kitty is like this much taller than me. This is Max, by the way. This is me. This is Seku. This is Kitty. Yeah, should I make that a height chart, by the way? Second tallest? I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like there's people who are taller than Kitty. Kendra's only 5'4". Oh, let's go. Kendra's like... Kendra's like... Kendra... I think Kendra's the same height as Seku, actually. Kitty's 4 inches... Oh, my... Oh, let's go. Melty's part of the short crew. Why does everyone have C letter names, by the way? Kitty, I will not... I'm not gonna give your drawing boobs, by the way. I will not do that. Oh, and Chips is also like slightly shorter than me. Anyways, so yeah, and don't forget that my brother is like, you know... Shut up. I'm the only average sized person, by the way. That's his 5'2", hell yeah. I'm 5'5". Apparently I'm 5'5", though it feels unfair. C letter names are simply too hot to use as Calyx. Okay, this is fair. Am I gonna have to draw Chips with like a little, you know, like Chips, you know. That No, that's mean. That's mean. I love you, Chips. I'm being so mean, even though Chips is literally like the same height as me. There I am, the humble grandma. Also, hi Irina, welcome. Okay, oh, sorry. Let me just draw Kendra real quick. By the way, here you go. I'm gonna draw Kendra. There you go. And let me just give you the X-ray vision of what it looks like inside, by the way. There you go. So in case that you're wondering how tall Kendra actually is. Assist my right, says Kendra. So let me just draw another quick little doodle of Kendra, by the way. So, you know, here's Kendra, by the way. You know. Let me just... There you go. And we just put like... Okay. This is dumb. Okay. So, I want to say... Check the meme Discord. Alright, let's go. What's happening on the meme Discord? Oh, that's fun. What? No, that can't be right. This just in mod heights confirmed. Excuse me? What do you mean this is what we look like? This is ridiculous. This is not right. What do you mean this is literally what we look like? I can't believe this. This is actually like, it's Maxi, Kitty, Kendra, and Charles. Charlie, there's no... Charlie, you should be like way shorter than this. Charlie, this is not correct. This is not correct, Charlie. You should be like half this height. No, yeah, you know what? No. Okay, you know what? Let me actually... I'm gonna do you all a favor. Let me literally fix this literally right now, okay? I'm gonna save this image. I'm gonna put it on my... freaking fake news. Let me just save that. Let me go over to my drawing thingy. Let me hide my screen so I don't dox myself. Let me go to Dropbox. I will fix it. Let me just grab save image. That's not what I wanted. Share image. Send a copy of this file. Send it to Procreate. How is this a favor? I'm doing you all a favor. This is all for you, this is literally all for the betterment of the stream. All right, so here you go. So here we have fake news. This is fake news. So this alleges that this document, Your Honor, wrongfully alleges that this is in fact my height, which is cannot possibly be. First and foremost, this is not what Kitty looks like. I'm gonna tell you right now that Kitty's height. I need to change the canvas. Actually, give me a second. Let me just go and change the canvas. Just like make me just a little bit bigger. There we go. So here is what our heights are actually like, by the way. And now, and can't forget. This is what our heights are actually like. Here you go. I have fixed it for you guys. This is exactly what I envision. Also, did you all like that? This is the sound effect. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sing the Lord of the Rings song. Sorry, we have oh no. So we have Charlie the Hobbit. We have Kendra the dwarf. We have me, I am the human, and we have Kitty the angel person. I mean Gandalf. Gandalf! Oh, you fools! There you go. I could have gone all the way to Mount Doom with you. Sorry. Oh, Kendra says, okay, Kendra says put it on the Discord so you can issue your own response. Perfect. Let me just cover the screen for a second. I will share it as a JPEG. Dale, how tall are you? How can you be Golem if you're not like, you know, Charles height? You know what? Just literally just upload that, and here you go. I'm doing you all a favor. I like that Kendra already posted a fake news reply. Here you go. Let me just type fixed. I can't type right now. You know what? I'm just gonna send it. There you go. It feels so good to protect freedom of speech. Kendra's Legolas pilled, gay and twinkish. I mean, this is fair. Since I guess I'm Frodo, and who is the Who? Since I guess I'm Frodo, who is who in the Fellowship? Kendra, Legolas build. I mean, I'm sorry. There's only one, like, unless you want to say that like the red are humans, in that case I'm an elf. So Kendra is just a human. Kendra says, I just moved in with Danny. I'm never gonna beat the trans mask allegations with y'all gaslighting me. Kendra, if you didn't want us to think you're a twink, why are you such a twink? Have you stopped to consider that if you didn't want people to think you're a twink, step one, don't be a twink. I do want to make it very clear, by the way, that I love Kendra. I'm not actually bullying them, even if they do call this bullying. I can't believe this freaking document is here, by the way. That stays there forever now. Just duplicate yourself, flatten yourself, and put you over here. Am I gonna lean into the old names? Are you gonna be called Ava or Evangeline? I feel like I have a bad history with that name. Is it bullying? You're trying to crack my egg with brute force? No. No. Are you thinking of my Evangeline? Which? Oh, I might be thinking of your Evangeline, actually. What the chip says? Evangelion. I was thinking it would be funny if her name was Evangelion. Oh, I was thinking of Evangel. Evie Angel. Oh my god. This is such a freaking Max name. Goes by Eva. Actual full name is Evangel. Free trans name was Angel, but now they go by Evangel because they're a big freaking nerd. Well, we know that they are the lead artist. Lead artist. They're definitely a weeb. Evangelion. Evangelion. We all know how to pronounce Evangelion, okay? It's Evangelion. Maybe I should make this a little bit lighter. I don't want to blind you all, but there you go. A little bit brighter. And now time for me to just start messing around and figure out what the protagonist of this series looks like. I say that as I realize that I'm not gonna do that. What if I just... Can I just use you as a... Oh, I'm just gonna use this as a guide. Just because all we're doing is just making thumbnails of what the characters look like. Alright, although we're supposed to be on break, by the way. So everybody take a second to get up and stretch. It's break time. Also, Kendra, look, I deleted my save file and I'm starting over from 0, Kendra. I'm gonna show you how it's done. What can I upgrade? Nothing. What can I buy? Nothing. Alright. So 156. Can I make more money from this? How many weeks do I have left? I have 1 day left on spring? Jesus Christ. I will most likely not be able to make any money from this, but that's life. Having to manually click everything is definitely a pain in the ass, but it's part of the game progression. It's fine. Speaking of video games, Kitty and I yesterday finished Kendra, I've already beaten the game and restarted like a bunch of times. Yeah, everybody stretch. So, yesterday, Kitty and I finished a lovely role-playing game by the name of Atelier Ryza. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. This 35 to 40 hour JRPG puts pretty much... I'm gonna say it. It's one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. It actually literally manages to have like a satisfying plot that fully wraps up, and everybody has character development. I know that I dunk on Persona a lot on this show, mostly because I've played a lot of Persona, and it's just crazy seeing like the amount of character development in a game that is a third of the length of Persona. Okay. it's just crazy. It's just crazy that there's literally like, you get an epilogue where every single character. I will say that the one, there is literally like two things with Ryza that I do not like. And like Lila as a character is great. Her design just every time I'm just like, please stop. Why is she 30% boob? The other thing is that in the battle animations, they do focus a lot on Ryza's butt. But other than that, the game is like, the story is just so incredibly good. Kitty was legitimately crying at the end of the story, and I'm like, holy crap. Now, I don't cry because I don't have a soul, so it's easy for me to not cry. Also, I love Seku. Furugi arrived, Persona mention, yeah. I have thoughts on Persona, but Seku's playing it right now, so I'm not gonna say jack or shit. Yo, Seku, who's your favorite character? Seku, who do you like the most in Persona 5 so far? Also, if anybody else wants to come in and tell me your favorite Persona 5 character, go ahead and drop it in. Persona 5, Alex. Yeah, we already want to play Ryza too. Oh yeah, Akechi? That's fair. I love Morgana. It's so unfair that the designers basically built Morgana to be hateable, but I love Morgana. Also because Morgana is voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris, who is incredible. Ryza is very good. I recommend Ryza. Is there anybody in this chat who has played Aga's 13 Sentinels Aga's Rim, by the way? Also, Charlie, you don't have to play Persona 5. It's long. And if you get the Royale version, you're looking at like 150 hours. You don't have to play it. You don't have to play it. Oh, Hifumi is good. Oh my god, Chips, you have to play Aga's Rim! Aga's Rim is literally one of the greatest games of all time, and nobody has played it. It's incredible. Yeah, 150 hours to beat a game is definitely jail, yeah. Like, again, you know, I have my criticisms of Persona, and I recognize that, you know, when Persona 3 first came out, the social elements of having to plan out your days and stuff was really, really fun. But sometimes it feels a little bit like padding, I'm not gonna lie. Atelier Ryza just tells you a story, and I'm like, holy crap. No padding. Yeah. Chips, like, legitimately know nothing. Going into 13 Sentinels, knowing nothing is great. Oh, hell yeah, I love that. So the one thing I will say is that playing 13 Sentinels with Kitty made it like 10 times more fun. Because we were both going back and forth with our theories, and we're like, wait, but what does that mean? Even the UI gives you hints as to the story, and it's just so well made. That's why it angers me when like people don't talk about it. Also, I'm sorry, it's the best Vanillaware game. And you're like, Max, but Muramasa Blade is so good. Yeah. But it's not it's not Aga's Rim. The thing you need to understand is that like most Vanillaware games are beautiful and have no story. Oh my god, Kitty. No, Kitty has mentioned. No! How dare you? No! Sankey Zero. Rip Sankey Zero. The greatest dungeon crawling role-playing game that no one should ever play. I again, like, oh, because of an old Dango Duo review. Hell yeah. Sankey Zero is great. It's the most fun JRPG ever. And it's unfortunately, I don't recommend anybody playing it. I don't recommend anybody plays it. It has so much problematic things in it. There's something just really fun about your character eating peanuts and just dying. Your character dying because of a shellfish allergy is just kind of great. It's like, oh no, my character pooped themselves and died, is just the thing that happens in Senkisiro. Kitty is 100% correct. Senkisiro needed way more censorship. People are like, games shouldn't be censored. No, Senkisiro needed to be censored like 200% more. Now, okay, I'm gonna grab the image from the character maker that we did last time, and I'm gonna just work backwards from there. Yeah, I like parts of this character design. Oh my god, Kendra, dying from a shellfish allergy is funny. It's a game mechanic. It's literally a game mechanic. The whole point of that game is when your characters die, they get benefits. And some characters have built-in allergies that you don't know about until they eat a piece of shellfish and then they just literally drop dead in the middle of a dungeon. It's great. It's actually great. One of the goatiest. Did I start the timer? Yes, I did. All right. This is what you should do, an allergy panel. Kendra, I want to just let you know that the characters in this game didn't really have the time to do an allergy panel. Let me just say things kind of got out of hand very quickly. I assure you that if they have had the time to do an allergy panel, they probably would have done something else other than an allergy panel. Their adventure union needs to cover that in the insurance plan. Oh my god, okay, so Senkisiro, definitely a problematic fave. Aega's Rim is 99% perfect. And unfortunately, the last percent kind of like sours the experience for me, but nearly perfect. Nearly perfect is pretty good. Nearly perfect is almost good. Arceus was fun. I had fun with Arceus. Arceus was very, very fun. I just love checking boxes, you know what I'm saying? What am I doing with this face? What am I doing with your face, buddy? What am I doing with your face? What am I doing with you? So I love the idea of the little ghost-shaped earrings. That I love. I love that with every fragment of my being, I love that. There also could be like little squids, by the way, but whatever. Oh my god. I must mention, says Seku, that when we mentioned Persona, I was currently sketching a character in the Persona art style, Froggy lol. I know. Again, like the Persona 5 UI design and like aesthetic is just so good. It really, really is. You know? And you know, okay, let's talk about it. You know, should any piece of media be perfect? No, of course not. Of course it shouldn't be perfect. That doesn't mean that people are not allowed to criticize things. It is only playable on the Switch. You would have to get a Switch for it. It's kind of worth it though. Honestly, like I do most of my gaming on the Switch. I hardly even touch my PlayStation anymore. All right, so I want you to look sad. Can I just get like a point of reference for like the eye position, please? Give me a little guide for where your eyes should be. The head isn't wide enough. Max, do not make a parody of The World Was Wide Enough, please. Do not. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody knows you like Hamilton, Max. You don't have to make it your personality. Yeah, the art style of P5 is very, very good. Okay. Now, I will fight Star. The PlayStation 5 has no game. PlayStation 4 is full of games. Now that I will fight you. Again, you've all been here for my rant about how the PS5 is just a tax fraud. Because I have yet to see a PS5 in the wild. PS4 has Bloodborne. I want to play Bloodborne, but I'm baby. I'm baby, and I don't want to play. I don't want to play Soulborne games because I'm baby. People were telling us that there was a PS5 at our local game store, but all I saw was a box. The PS5 is just a router, honestly. Like I am slightly familiar with the Bloodborne. I'm familiar with the Bloodborne lore. I'm slightly. I don't know everything, but like I just wish that I could play those games while still being without having to get super good at them. That's all. I want to be a big dumb baby and just enjoy the game. Those are the exact same eyes I just drew. How am I supposed to make you look different if you all have the same eyes? How am I supposed to make you all look different if you all have the same eyes? Now what are you about? You little sad gay. What are you about? Yeah, give me easy modes. I know that gamers are gonna be mad at it, but so what? Let me play the game however I want to. Oh, but the developers made the game to be one particular way. Okay, yeah, but so what? It is true. Seiko's also right. I am also okay with not experiencing games. Seiko's correct, honestly. Honestly, Charlie's talking about Elden Ring. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. I just don't think I have the time to play Elden Ring. Like, I just don't know. I don't feel like I have time to play open world games anymore. Like I legitimately, and I'm sorry, if you're excited for Tears of the Kingdom or Tears of the Kingdom, whatever it is, if you're excited for it, props to you. It's not for me. I don't feel like I have time to play an open world game anymore. I just don't feel like I have the time for that. I don't think I have the time for that anymore. Oh, hi, Nifty. Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, interesting. Thank you for the point there, Nifty. Without looking up the video, I can already imagine certain which particular elements would be brought up in that video essay. See, there you go. Chips has once again come in with the goatiest response. By the way, Chip says, "I hardly have time for the games I want to play already." Yep, there you go. Yeah. Why are you so sad? Ooh, you're the leader. You're the leader of the group, aren't you? You're the one who told your friends that we should all drop out of college to pursue becoming game designers. You feel like you're responsible for all of your friends' success. Although they all dropped out because of you. Don't you feel somehow responsible for? Don't you feel that maybe if the company fails, you're letting down all of your friends? Have you considered that if you bring up the fact that you're having these weird blackouts and you all decide to look inwards, it will lead to the destruction of your group? Ooh, yeah. I've seen that PS1 remake. It looks really, really fun. Kitty says, Max, you can't just ask someone whether they're sad. Yo, Kitty, could you please make that a quote, please? Oh my god. Bloodborne is about these. These what? Who's gonna get there first? Who's gonna get there first? Oh, everyone's rushing to type the message. Bloodborne card sounds incredible, honestly. I'm just thinking of the vampire blood lady. Can I play as her? Can I play as the vampire blood lady who lives at the top of the vampire castle? Wait, doesn't she die? No, she dies if you do the quest for the triangle head man, right? This is how much I know about Bloodborne. There's a triangle head man, golden triangle head man who uses the wheel. There's like a vampire lady. She dies. He's kind of a triangle head. Oh, she comes back 'cause she's a baddie. Okay. She's kind of hot though. Oh yeah, if you don't want me to think the antagonist is cool, why did you make them so hot? Have you considered that? Did anyone else weirdly simp for the triangle head? Ooh. I mean, he's introduced kind of like a himbo character, and then you learn that he's big triangle energy. He's big, weird, like, xenophobic energy. You can still simp for whoever you want, I guess. Oh, a pyramid. Like a weird red triangle thing. Charlie says, I've seen other people simp over him, Lamau. Oh my god. Why do I want... I know we originally brainstormed this character to be trans mask, but what if they were also trans femme? What if the entire studio is trans femmes? No, no. Max, what do you have against trans masks? Why wouldn't you just let a trans mask be in your stories? First off, there are trans masks in my story. Shut the hell up. Stories. Secondly, my friends are all trans masks, so honestly, I feel like they have the trans mask representation covered for me, honestly. I said that partially as a joke, by the way. Oh, here comes Kendra's gonna be like, trans mask? Who of your friends is trans mask other than Charles? Why aren't you the right type of brush, by the way? Why? Oh, you're just small. You're just a small brush, and you've had a rough day, haven't you? So you know, this protagonist gives me energy of being like a Danganronpa protagonist. They're giving me that Danganronpa protagonist sad energy going on. I don't know if I'm here for it. I don't know if I'm here for it. But am I gonna keep designing them? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Kitty's also writing a trans mask. Kitty, you are allowed to write a trans person. It's okay. Is the group chat popping? I swear to God, if you're messaging the group chat instead of you know, if there's something you have to say, you can say it on you can say it on the chat. You freaking punks. What's going on in chat? I'm looking at my phone right now. What? Okay, all right. Everything's good. Everything's good. It's not okay. I retract my statement, blasting everybody in chat. I thought I saw our group chat popping, and I'm like, are you all subtweeting me again? Yeah, I like Charlie's holding their hands up, like, I didn't do nothing, Your Honor. Oh my god. Chip says, putting my hand on the window, the things we could have had with Danganronpa V3. Oh, I should check if it's your dad texting me. Crap. Your dad texting me? Why would he be texting me? It was not your dad. Okay. Thank God. Oh, I see you, Kendra, by the way. Secret chat? Well, like... No, it's just... It's my friends... It's our group chat, right? Bro, learning shaders in Unity for my model. Please end me. Oh my god, rip. Absolute rip. For about 3 seconds, I thought of making myself a 3D model. Let me tell you, I don't know if I'm ready for a 3D model yet. I think I should suffer through Life 2D before I do a 3D model. Also, again... a part of me is like, yeah, maybe I should like learn how to like do, yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Sorry, Seku. This is the targeted Seku comments. It's fun. Yeah, I just have to get into it. Oh my god, I would also love to be a low poly creature. Like, honestly, I would love to be like a PlayStation 1 model, honestly. I would love to be like a PlayStation 1 model. Also, hi May. Welcome. May says, Life 2D has very intriguing difficulty curve that can be learned with the free version, but if you want a model with long hair, good luck. Hi, says May. Sub May. What is your dealio? I don't feel like a character should be completely defined by having little ghosty earrings, but I feel like this gets us kind of there. I mean, like, honestly, like, keep you. Keep the jacket. Keep the jacket, homie. Keep the jacket. Keep the jacket. Keep the jacket. Stay cool. Stay cool, homie. Yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. I was literally thinking about the Mega Man Legends models. I love that. There's something about trombone that just like it just makes me feel good. Winnie loves those? Hell yeah. Once again, confirm that Winnie has good taste. Okay, the following is like 90% a joke, okay? Charlie, can I just say how glad I am that Winnie is like incredible? Can I just like, I'm so glad that Winnie is incredible, because like, if they weren't, oh man. I'm so glad that your SO is like incredible. Aw, that's gay. I love that. Charlie says, jokes aside, I had a really rough weekend and Winnie, helped me so much through it. Hell yeah, that's gay. The gay wins. The gays just keep winning. Do you seriously have holes in your shirt? Damn, you really do be gay. Twirl's hair. She's kind of cool and very tall and keeps me up late at night telling me about special interests. Oh my god, you're gay. You're gay. Fellas, all my friends are gay. I want you to look disheveled. I want you to look like you're not having a good time. I'm not gay, says Kendra. Okay, said the twink. Fellas, is it gay to be gay, says Siska. Hey, Siska. How you doing today, cousin? How you doing?
You're beautiful.
How you doing, cousin? How you doing? We were thinking Adrian Starling. I thought about getting a buzz cut earlier. Hell yeah. I will say that I do really I like your long hair, but who the hell cares what I think? Do whatever you want with your body. Crap, I almost sang that canceled song. God damn it. That song lives rent-free in my head and I keep forgetting it's canceled. It's canceled in like the worst freaking way. Isn't it R. Kelly who's in it? Isn't R. Kelly in that song? Do what you want, R. Kelly. Isn't it R. Kelly? It is R. Kelly. God damn it. I love that song. God damn it. The song is Do What You Want, by the way. The old version of Do What You Want by Lady Gaga had R. Kelly in it. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been pulled from Spotify. Okay, can I just say one thing, by the way? So I want to say this, okay? And it just goes to show the producers and the people in charge of like mixing and like, you know, all the work that goes into a Lady Gaga album. I actually think that song kind of slaps, and the new version doesn't slap the same way it used to. It's just unfortunate that R. Kelly has to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I legitimately kind of miss the old version of the song because it just kind of slapped. Oh, hi Momo, hello.
Welcome.
Like, and like, you know, I'm not looking for the song. I'm not like, you know, downloading it. But listen, the first version of the song was also good. Oh, Momo's I was like, who the hell is Momo and how do they know my emotes? Hi, Ronnie.
Welcome.
Love you, Ronnie. Just a regular Ronnie. Ronnie, we finished Ryza. We finished Ryza 1. It's so good. Ryza 1 is absolutely incredible. Kitty cried at the end. Professional Ronnie? Sussy Ronnie. Anybody else thinks that Ronnie's sus, or just me? Ronnie, Atelier Ryza might be my favorite JRPG as of late. First off, I love how the mechanics just like slowly like get introduced more and more. The game introduces better version of older mechanics. Like you go from using the boards to quick travel to just using the map to quick travel. All the characters grow. All the characters are meaningful to the story. Like literally, like my only two complaints, I was talking about them earlier. My only two complaints is that Lila is like 30% boobs. And my other complaint is that on the battle sequences, the camera just keeps looking at Ryza's butt. Yo, okay. Do you want to know what art I'm gonna make? If I make art of Ryza, it's gonna be about trans Ampel and lesbian Lila. That's the art that I would make. Because Kitty and I were like, yeah, trans Ampel just makes so much sense. Trans Ampel and Lila. The little event where they argue like an old married couple give me so much life, by the way. What do you mean I might be kind of on the nose? What? Ronnie! Shut the fuck up, Ronnie. Ronnie! Imagine that I'm holding you. You know what? Let me just show you what I'm doing right now, okay? Here is the little baby Ronnie. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, here you go. Let me just kind of like give you like a little noodle arms. You know, little noodle arms. And I'm shaking you. Ronnie! Ronnie, what are you talking about? Ronnie! Ampel was not the old one. No, Ampel is the alchemist. Yeah, he likes sweets so much that his actual character art is him eating a donut. No, do not shake at the run. Sorry, that's a freaking daycare mama? What the hell's the name of that? Relatable character. Honestly, like, Ryza is very, very good. It's also only like 30 to 40 hours long. And it goes places. Also, I will say, yo, let's go! Ronnie says I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'll just say that he might be more than just a white dude. Let's actually go. So, also, Ronnie, I feel like you will probably like appreciate this. like our last 2 sessions of us playing. Okay, the last 3 sessions, the 2 before we actually finished the plot was just us crafting stuff nonstop. We spent like 4 hours. That's not true. We spent like, I'm gonna say like 2.5 hours on the weekend just crafting things nonstop. And being like, okay, we gotta get some taboo drops in order to make this thing. We gotta make the Saint's Diamond. Are we gonna make the Saint's Diamond from scratch? Or are we actually literally just gonna dupe it? Thank God they added the ability to dupe things. So good. So good. Oh, yo, Charles, have a good lunch. Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Also, Seku, haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to watch your stream from today. Just randomly dropping, hey, Seku did a video about them going to a protest, and I'm excited to watch it. The timer. Yeah, no big payout. That's okay. We'll make it work. Only 12 little peas, huh? Well, we'll turn them into 6 radishes. We plant them. And we're on break. Everybody get up and stretch. Oh, hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that. Hell yeah, Seku. You know, I just want to say that it's very common to see people on the social sphere be kind of, you know, performative activists and not putting their money where their mouth is. So, you know, hearing about you going to an actual protest means a lot to me. Thank you for being awesome. I feel like you posted the image somewhere, because I feel like I've seen the image for the map. You can say their names, Max. I don't want to, and I don't have to. Also, there's too many to count. Also, a couple of them have ceased to exist, so it's fine. That sounds way more ominous than I meant. By the way, everybody, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. We're about halfway through the stream, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. And you know what? I'm gonna make my character float around in the bottomless pit, and I'm also gonna just increase the music just a little bit so you can all chill for a second, okay? Don't go nowhere. I will be back very, very, very soon. Oh, I appreciate everybody telling me to go piss. Gender non-conforming. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's going on in chat? What is this? Oh, Kitty, when you call Max your wife, is that wife gender neutral? Yes, it is gender neutral, by the way. What did Seku say? Oh, go piss, girl. Oh, I love that. I used to always write that to Seku in one leftist streamer, man, and I never shut up about that in chat. Let's go. Hell yeah. But no free promo. Yeah, thank you. I'm back. Welcome back, MT. Oh no, I'm sorry, Pixel. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I know what streamer we're talking about actually now. Yo, hell yeah, yo. Hell yeah, MT, good job. Thank you. You know, I'm kind of figuring stuff out as we go. I actually have the original image in front of me. Oh my god. So, I have a controversial topic that I want to bring up, by the way. But before that, I have a minute left. I want to remind you, by the way, if you want to support me, my manager has reminded me that I gotta let you know that you can support me through coffee.com/MKirin. On the top of the screen right now, you can see there's 2 bars, one for a coffee goal in yellow and one for a YouTube goal in pink. If you donate through either of those means, you'll be participating towards new goals, such as a stream where I will be drawing your characters, and a stream where I will be reviewing and making a tier list of every single book genre, and I do mean every single book genre. Yuri, yaoi, memoir, western, zombies. Kitty has made a list of like 50 genres, and I will rank all of them. If you want to support me, please consider doing so. You can do so through YouTube memberships, on the chat box you're typing in messages right now, or whatever. Just want to bring that up. Thank you to anyone who has supported me. No pressure, just my manager wants me to remind everyone that you can in fact support me if you wish to. Thank you for listening to this ad. Instead of me actually making an ad go live, I feel like we all kind of appreciate that. So, I have a controversial question I will bring up, by the way. Now I want to read your yaoi western mystery memoir, says MT. Well, it's really more of a thriller. In the industry, we call that's called a callback to Friday's stream. That's right. Listen, we all know the song, you know, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, right? Well, if you want to hang out with me, you have to be ready for callbacks. You have to be quick on your feet for callbacks. If you tell me one random fact about you, I will interweave it into the narrative. So, speaking of there's a question I want to ask. It's not, I don't want to call it a politically charged question, but here's the deal, okay? So we were talking about people who are performative activists, people who say a lot of like, you know, yeah, you know, protect trans lives, and then when you look at their actual politics, they're like, wow, funny how they're donating towards anti-trans causes. It's almost as though their activism is merely a performative act. A performative act, ones which they do as a performance to appear liberal. So, unrelated to that topic, I was reminded of a person. Chips knows who it is, because I talked about them a long time ago. A certain game designer, of a TTRPG game designer, who was very much a performative activist. And in remembering this person, I was wondering, you know, because this person fell out a long time ago, and they tried to come back by once again being like, "Look, I'm so good. I'm supporting the causes." And there was also more drama involving him. Let's just say that like a bunch of people who didn't want to work with him were put in a situation where they would have to work with him, and that project got completely canceled. Because you shouldn't force people to work with people that they don't want to work with. So my question is this: all this drama was a couple years ago. My question is, why would the process be for someone to get uncancelled? What would a person have to do to be uncancelled? What would a person have to do to be uncancelled? Because this person is very much cancelled in my book. I have like no interest in ever like, you know, reading their stuff. But I'm like, what would cause me to be like, oh, looks like you have finally turned your life around? So they actually learned? These are very good points. Displaying serious efforts to change their views and actions. Good points. By the way, there is no right answer, by the way. I'm not quizzing you guys. I'm legitimately wondering like what it would take. Because I feel like, please excuse this very volatile way of describing this, but I feel like with this specific person, the well is so poisoned that I'm like, what would this person have to do for me to be like, oh, well, this definitely, you know, it's something. I don't know. I think about this kind of stuff sometimes, you know, as someone who exists on the internet. Oh, what did Chip say? I'm on top chat, crap. In the general public eye, be a white cis man who said I changed without doing anything. Oh no, that message got sent to the shadow realm. Oh my god. Yo, Siska's not wrong though. Full accountability, financial reparations, and not prey seeking in their continuing allyship IMO. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I think about this. I think about this stuff, you know. Especially as the website that I have to use to advertise my books continues to fall more and more into the hellscape that I don't want to spend any time on. Why not all of them, Siska? I agree with all of them. Also, if the old stuff gets brought up again, they should they shouldn't throw a fit about it. Oh yeah, yeah. With that specific scenario, by the way, the thing that bothers me is that if somebody brought it up, and then this person threw a fit, it'll be like, MFer, you said nothing about this literally like, you know, 3 years ago. You should have said something back then. If people bring it up, it's because they're still mad about it. Anyways. Yeah, okay, here we go. Kendra has pointed the easiest like problem with okay, so Kendra says also paying folks for their education rather than being like, ooh woo community I hurt, please tell me what I did wrong and how to be better. Yeah, here you go. Honestly, and again, like, I have no interest in dealing with this person ever again, but like, I think about this stuff, you know, as an actual thought experiment. What would take for a person to, and what gets me is that I feel like most people would double down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like most people would double down out of a, you know, I don't want to say like performative victimization, but just being like, you know, is like, oh, everybody was mean to me on Twitter, so now I'm gonna double down and be a crappy human being. Yo, oh, no worries, Siska. Go get some sleep, babe. Love you. Love you, cousin.
You're beautiful.
Go give it your best. Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Seko said, I'm a fan of rehabilitative justice. So people gotta be given the chance to learn from their mistakes. Absolutely correct. But some mistakes are bigger than others and need more actions and time, etc. For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. There is a world of difference between, you know... There's a world of difference between, you know... Yeah, I don't want to give examples. You know, oh no, I wrote a character who reinforces negative stereotypes of a disenfranchised group. Time for me to learn from that mistake and try to be better. Or, you know, just blame wokeness for all of your problems and never actually look inwards. Kendra. Boo. Kendra says, why get on cancel when you can get a shitty Netflix stand-up special instead? Yeah, there you go. Isn't that the darnest truth, isn't it? I mean, like, Kendra's not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to get too real, but like... I don't want to get too real. Hey, so what about canceling people in real life? Yeah, I know. It's true. Okay, I want this color to be a little bit lighter and a little bit creamier. Let's go with a little bit like this. A little lighter, a little creamier. That's kind of nice. Oh my god. A part of me is like, oh, sorry if we got really real, but I'm not particularly sorry. I mean, like, I like being able to have these conversations because it's just, you know, stuff about the culture we live in. All right, so Kendra says, there's a lot of conversation lately where there's a lot of conversation around the fact that no one is allowed his own forgiveness for harm, which is radical and important. That is also fair. I think it's good to have this conversation, says Melty. Thank you. I'm happy I could bring some sort of entertainment. Well, or bring an interesting conversation to light. No, I don't want to call it entertainment. I guess one of the things that I think about too, especially around this culture, is that from the outside in, it's perceived as like, you can't say anything or you'll get canceled. And I feel like people forget that like intent is also like pivotal. And when so many of these people go from, whoops, I made a mistake and I'm receiving legitimate feedback, to, all right, well, I guess now I'm just going to double down and just, you know, literally make fun of the people under this disenfranchised group who called me out on my awful behavior. And I'm like, you're committing to the bit. You're making it your identity that someone, you know, called you a bad thing once. Yeah, that's fair, Kendra. Oh, no, yeah. No, I get you for sure, yeah. Yeah. It's just interesting. I think about this stuff. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I do definitely agree that looking at things as black and white is definitely the wrong way to go about doing things. Yeah. Like the fact too that someone not harmed should not be praising an apology. That is also a really good point. Damn, Kendra's on fire. It's so true. I'm gonna say it again. The fact that someone not harmed should not be praising the apology. Yeah, it really isn't for you. Because someone doing that is in fact just seeking validation then. It's interesting. Yeah. Melty says, I feel like a lot of people want it to be a black and white answer when the context of the situation doesn't necessarily call for black and white. It's true. Yeah, that's what makes it kind of tough, you know? Am I gonna have two characters with brown eyes? I mean, that's life now, isn't it? Oh crap, I didn't add the little shine to it. I didn't add the little shine. Let me get my brush again and add the little shine to the eye. Make their eyes gray-blue. Well, we're talking about this character being mixed race, so maybe like a gray-blue. Wait, why gray-blue? Also, Charlie's back. Welcome back, Charlie. We're having a serious conversation about canceling.
Welcome.
Canceling our Netflix subscription, more like it. Yeah. Here we go. I was ready for this to be the case, by the way. So, Chip says, it's also important to note that the main people who have legitimate lasting cancellations are people who don't fit the white cis dude criteria, even more so if they're smaller creators. Yeah, so and now we can have a serious conversation about the fact that you know, not non-cis het white creators are held to a higher standard for some reason. You know, things created by one of these disenfranchised groups has to be not just like better. It has to be like demonstrably better than something made by a regular, just straight white guy on the side. You know? I was literally watching a video about that earlier today. It's very, very recent on my mind. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. And I guess, you know, part of the problem is that like it's dealing with people's inherent biases, right? Of like like sorry. Oh god. So okay. So, one of the videos that I was watching when I was talking about this was literally like we can look, for instance, at the backlash regarding the announcement of the live action remake of The Little Mermaid, in that this reveal follows the same formula as other recent live action remakes of Disney properties, but because it happened to feature a primary black character, everyone was way more critical of the visual style, of the music, of everything, just because they perceived that someone else made it. Bye, Yanto. Crap, did I feed Yanto today? I don't know if I fed my cat. Let me feed him. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Chip says, everybody putting a giant magnifying glass to any queer media when straight media is allowed to be mediocre without any fuss beyond, yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's messed up. It's messed up. Oh my god, Ronnie. Yeah, like I wonder how much of it is people projecting how they don't want to be persecuted themselves, you know? It's like, well, this person looks like me and I don't want them to receive negative criticism, so I will defend them. I wonder how much of it is that. What is your hair color? What is your hair color? We have green. 'Cause I could maybe do a little bit of, like, you know, we do some primary coloring. Yo, hell yeah. Ronnie says, my little cousin might have a crush on the new Little Mermaid. Let's go. But other than that, says Ronnie, I'm gonna quote my baby cousin. Wow, so beautiful. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like you have once again led us back to why is it that, like, you know, queer media has to be like it has to be perfect and incredible and completely devoid of any kind of like gray morality or gray values. It has to be perfect in every way and perfectly designed and with perfect music, otherwise it's without value. I've heard a lot of criticism of Steven Universe and I'm not disagreeing with it, but it definitely feels like, well, how come that, like, you know, shows that don't deal with diversity or queer themes, that are just like, okay, get to go by, and their flaws don't get examined, you know? To me, that I just read that honestly, let's just call a spade a spade. I just read that legitimately as like people use their criticism of queer media as a way to justify their inherent transphobia, homophobia, and stuff like that. You know? They're like, you know, like instead of saying I hate diversity and I hate gay people and I hate trans people, they just say, well, the music wasn't good and actually the writing is subpar and actually this thing here, the characterization falls apart here. And I'm just gonna like, I'm like, you wouldn't be this critical about this if it didn't involve, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Sacrificial trash. There we go. That's the term. That's the term. There you go. There it is. Found it. Yeah. Queer media is an easy target for people like that. But I guess the main issue is that, like, people are not arguing in good faith, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, American Horror Story is devoid of any kind of like actual like criticism, even though it's terribly bad, and also made by a gay man who, you know, you can still be queer and be a bad person. Yeah. I kind of like the idea of having some primary colors in here, but I just don't know. Do I make you... No, what if I just... Maybe you can just be the prototype with brown hair? I feel like that's fine. Maybe I'll give you some highlights just to kind of like bring you the closest together in here. Don't summon him? Summon who? Don't say his name! Candle Jack, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to remind you all of Freakazoid. I'm sorry. Nobody here remembers Freakazoid. I'm the only person here who remembers Freakazoid. Ah, you were talking about the lead writer of freaking American Horror Story. God damn it. That's what you're talking about. Ryan Murphy! Ryan Murphy. I can say his name. He sucks ass. Banana Head Man. It's true. Yeah. Kitty and I were talking about bringing back the Suffercast. But a part of me is like, I don't know, my mental health has been doing really good lately. I don't want to mess it up. American Horror Story is not a vibe, to be fair. It's not good. It's actually really, really bad. Oh my god. How dare you? Kendra, please. Yeah, okay, alright, here we go. So, Melty says, American Horror Story feels very normie spooks, which isn't the right term, but about how I feel about it, but that's the best I got. Yeah, and it mostly relies on queer themes to terrify normal people. It also relies on like cheap, just like cheap plots, cheap thrills, and also offensive comedy left and right. It's stereotypical stereotypes, bad depictions of minorities, awful disability representation, bad representation of mental health issues, irredeemable plot and characters. And I'm not saying you have to have redeemable characters, but there has to be something. It's just bad all the way around. Also, I can assure you that Ryan Murphy has never once thought about his story more than like 2 seconds. American Horror Story Season 1 features... God, I can't believe I'm saying these words after so many years. It features pregnant ghosts. Underage pregnant ghost. And it's never really explained ever. They don't really explain how a boy got a ghost girl pregnant. It's bad. Sorry. It's just, I wish I could both question marks. Yeah. It literally is just again. It was literally just. I don't like the lip shine anymore. I've decided against it. I have to tell you, it was very, very inconsistent. Who told you to move your entire ass? Who told you to move your entire ass? So, does a pregnant ghost have a ghost baby or a person baby? I believe it was a human baby. Don't fucking ask me why. I believe even ghosts need condoms. Ronnie! Oh, God. The Walking Dead used to be good. You can't say the first 6 episodes were good and then be like, it used to be good. If 6 out of 150 episodes are good, it wasn't good. You know, just ratio-wise. Yeah. It sounds like a spooky thing a stoner came up with. I wouldn't be surprised if if Ryan Murphy exclusively smoked weed while coming up with story ideas. I would not be surprised. Because he has that essence of like, yeah, wouldn't it be good? Wouldn't it be cool if a character was revealed to be a ghost the entire time and then never thought about the fact that this character was pregnant? But what if everyone realizes she's a ghost? And I'm like, but wasn't she pregnant? Shut up, Max! Go back to editing all the typos off of his writing. I'm like, okay. Don't be so rude to weed. Oh my god. Honestly, like the first season of Walking Dead is actually like fine. It's actually perfectly serviceable. And then the story just keeps going. Here's a pro tip. If your story is going well, stop. This friend is very cute. This is the main character right here. This is the main character right here. This is the main guy. I see them. They're the one. This person codes, by the way. I love shows that stop. Stopping is so underrated. And I mean like finish. Yeah, absolutely. Charlie says, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I wish all creators a very end the story when it's right / you want to. Honestly, you're not even wrong. Oh, you know what this needs? This needs even more, baby. You are me pointing at the mirror. You are a baby. You are a baby. You are a baby. You're a sad baby who codes. And unfortunately, you still have feelings for your ex, which is completely fine, except you work at the same office and you should really like have some separation in your work, business and real life. Unfortunately, that's not the case. No, give me a different blush. What if... What if... Okay, hold on. Yes. Oh, you're sad. You're not getting any sleep. A type of tired that sleep can't fix. That's what it is. A kind of tired that sleep can't fix. Is your name still Adrian? Are you still Adrian Starling? You might still be Adrian Starling, by the way. MFR looks like a wet cat. So sad and EP? Yes. You're the one. You're the one that I want. Ooh. Oh, I love how that group is just like 3 things. Alright, that's great. I know, by the way, I know that the timer went off. Give me a second. So... Oh, wow! If it isn't my son is back. Let me go get my son, by the way. Also, we're on break. I would pick them out of a wet cardboard box. This is our pro tag, by the way. I think I might make them, like, maybe, like, questioning. Like, gender questioning. Like, I look at the sad boy, gender neutral. And I'm like, you don't know, you have no idea what gender you are. You don't know what gender you are, and that's okay. You don't know what gender you are, and that's completely okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yanto, I'm coming, my son. I'm coming. Let me just plant some flowers, okay? Holds Max's hand in sad wet boy GN pro tag. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Sometimes when I'm lonely, I say I think about him. Come in. Come in. is complete. Come in. Gento, you have been fed. Can y'all hear this, by the way? You guys can hear this, can't you? Gento, please enter upon, please pass the threshold into my domicile, please, Gento. Gento, time is money. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing upon entering my domain. And now, if you could please introduce yourself to the people. Gento, please say hi. Thank you. Thank you for saying hi. Yanto, is there anything you would like the audience to know, Yanto? That's a new mic, Yanto. You want to say hi to the mic? Yanto. Well, you don't hate this, huh? You want to sit on my table? You want out? Okay, all right. I don't know if you heard him squeak into the mic. Oh, is it pets? Does the boy want pets? Is that what it is? Alright, so while I give my son pets, oh, you didn't? God, it was very faint. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you in the face, you dummy. Andrew, you're sitting on all my books, on all the books that I haven't read. Also, Kendra, I'm very sorry, by the way. I told Kendra that I got the book Babel from my local bookstore, from my local library. I returned it because there's no way I'm reading that whole book in 21 days. There's no way I'm reading that book in 21 days. So I'll just have to buy it physically, honestly. I read the beginning. It sounds really interesting. There's no way I'm reading that book in 21 days. I'm slow. In case you're wondering, Max, what else are you doing? I'm still petting my cat. Just giving this cat pets. Oh no, I guess we'll have to go to our local bookshop and buy books. Okay, so here's this thing keeps happening at my local bookstore, okay? So, Kitty and I, we go on our dates on Friday. You guys know this. And for the last couple of weeks, we have been going to the bookshop and we buy something. And every time we go to the bookstore, the same cashier is there. And the cashier has gone over the course of like months. Oh my god, Kendra. Over the course of like several months, the cashier has gone from like, I don't know who you two are, to, oh, it's the couple who are always dressed to the nines, to, hello, nice to see you again. And unfortunately, for the last month or so, every time we go, we buy something. Because we love books. You guys, we love books. And I'm like, every time we go, we buy something, and then he's the one at checkout. They have like a dozen employees at this bookshop, but he's the one we get every single time. So my issue is that like, I'm like, this guy is gonna think that we come to this shop and we always buy something, which is not inherently bad, but I definitely, you know, I don't want to be like, hey, you have to be, listen, cashier, you have to be used to the idea that sometimes I'm not gonna buy something when I come to the shop. And the one day we don't buy something, the one day we do a save, the 1 week we do a save round, he isn't there. The 1 week we do a save round and we don't buy any books, he isn't there to see it. So now internally, he's probably still like, damn, that couple who's dressed to the nines are always buying books. What a bunch of weirdos. They're also strangely gay. They're always arguing about nothing. I'll have the usual. A book? A book. Local writer likes books, yeah. Who would have thought? Sometimes when I'm lonely, I sit and think about him. Him is my cat. Alright. We don't have time for a full cycle, so I'm just gonna like, just doodle some more. So your name is definitely Adrian. It's like maybe some days I go by Adrian. Sometimes I go by Adrian. I switch back and forth. I still don't know what I feel like. I still don't know what my name is. Okay, your face looks way too white now, but I'll fix that later. I'll do more doodles of Evangel for sure. Adrian is almost like good to go, I'm not gonna lie. So, you are the lead coder. Gender fluid, you say? They code, and they're also, big gay. Big gay small package. Feel free to read that as a joke, by the way. Oh, I love that. I love that, Seku. Oh, Charlie's hitting out. No worries, Charlie. Thank you for coming today. Love you, friend. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I should also take a sip of water, by the way. I have friends who can maybe do a sensitivity read for the workplace stuff here. Hell yeah. You know, no, not bad, Alex. 1,400 words during the stream. Hell yeah. Good job. All right. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I brought my finger too close to my lenses, and now there's a smudge on my glasses. Can you believe that? Worst thing to have happened to anybody in the history of the world. It's so true. Evangel, Adrian, Coder, Big Gay, in a small package. Gender? Who knows? Okay. So, can I just do a quick doodle of what the other characters might look like? So, I'm just gonna grab you. Just gonna move you down here. Just making little Homestuck dudes, honestly. Sorry to curse you again by invoking the words. Alright, so I'm envisioning that there's, of course, the third member of the trifecta. The third member of the trifecta. We have the lead artist and Weeb, who also does writing sometimes. I should actually add that to the list of things they do. Writer, and also this nerd over here is also one of the lead writers. Honestly, the best part of writing is writing things out of order. Nobody says you have to write completely chronologically. I feel you. I'm here for you. I respect that. I cannot write out of order. My brain does not work like that. But honestly, more power to you, honestly. I wish I could, but my brain does just not, it just does not work that way. And that's okay. Alright, so there is a member of the crew who is the musician, of course, and I envision that, like, maybe they're like, you know, an actual, like, musician. Not to say that video game composers are not musicians, you know what I mean. Someone who actually plays music in public in order to make money, as opposed to someone who composes music for video games. Okay, can I just give me like indie musician? Let's see, can I get some like image references for some like indie musicians, please? This is definitely not what I wanted to see. There you go. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. God damn it. Of course, of course. I typed like a female video game composer and I got Lena Raine right away, of course. And I was thinking of making this character blonde. I can't put Lena Raine into this book. Lena Raine, by the way, composer of Celeste, by the way, in case you didn't know. Are her pronouns she, her? I don't actually know. She gives me queer energy. Would her Wikipedia page tell me her pronouns? It probably wouldn't, huh? Raine is trans? Wait, hold up. Lena Raine is trans? Wait, everybody shut the fuck. Everybody shut the hell up. Everybody shut the hell up. Lena Raine is trans? What do you mean? What do you mean? No. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She, her? I didn't know Lena Raine was trans. Actual pogs. Actual pogs. Yo, let's actually go. We keep winning. We keep winning. Let's go. Yeah. She's a Vancouver-based game composer. Let's actually go. We keep winning. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was trans. Hell yeah. Aww. Well, I definitely shouldn't use her as inspiration for this character then. Literally first image of female video game composer. That's awesome though. Hell yeah, Pog. Alright. What else could I look up as reference? Okay. Let's just do some like nice like hair shapes, okay? Because we have like, so far we have long wavy. We have like nice like, you know, like basically Danganronpa protagonist hair going on. I'm thinking maybe more fluffy again. Maybe more fluffy again. Definitely it should definitely be shorter hair for sure. Medium length maybe. Maybe what if it was something like this? Widow's Peak? Really, Max? I never do Widow's Peak. I'm not a particularly big fan of the Widow's Peak, but you know. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I can't give it to my characters. Sorry, I'm still riding the high of learning that Lena Rain is trans. Hell yeah. I had no idea. It's just so perfect. Especially for Celeste. Hair split down the middle. Why do you split your hair down the middle? I don't feel like it's a good look, but why do you do it that way? It would be too on the nose to give them headphones with it. Somehow I like this. I like this part. I don't know why. It's so tropey to give them headphones, but I just it feels right now. I'm gonna do it right now because it feels right, and that's all I'm gonna say. What is your face type? Someone with glasses? Glasses feels right. Glasses it will be then. Glasses. What kind of glasses? No. Round means friend. Round means comfortable. Probably bigger. Probably bigger. Something about that. Now, how is the fringe on the rest of this character design? I'm talking about like So far, I don't feel this design just yet. I really don't feel it just yet, but I'm gonna just go with it, and maybe we can do some iteration really quickly. Some iterating. All right. All right, where was I? I got distracted for a second. Getting messages on the side is fine. God damn it! God damn it, Kitty! God freaking damn it! God damn it! How dare you say the thing I'm sensitive about? Yes, they do look like Otacon. I recognize they look like Otacon. God damn it, everybody was thinking it. God damn it. Yes, they look like Otacon. You're so right. You're so right. They look like Otacon. They look like Otacon and I hate it. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I just need a reference for just like, what if we just type sad lesbian vibes? Sad lesbian fashion. It's not a bad thing. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. If the character looks so much like a character I recognize, I don't like it. What's some sad lesbian vibes? A big okay, all right. I can do like a big fluffy sweater. Let's go. Star wake up. Star wake up. They're making MGS references. How dare you? Me, I'm the sad lesbian. You're not sad. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, girl? If you sad, why don't you text me, girl? You sat without me? Damn, girl, without me? I summoned the fiance in attack position. Let's go. Oh my god, I love that. Okay. They look too much like you're streaming. I'm not gonna text you, lol. All right. Fair point. Okay. How can I make you look less like Otacon? But then we have two characters with long hair. Okay. It's time. It's time to do a little bit of a sacrificial lamb over here. Boom. Get deleted. Get deleted, son. Get merged. Forget the headphones, okay? Maybe some asymmetry. Maybe some asymmetry. How you know what? Maybe. But we already have like. Well, you're not full on messy, so maybe like full on messy hair. Like why didn't your relationship work? Why didn't your relationship work? What about you? What about Ava? What about Ava caused the relationship not to work? Oh my god. Ava, are you... Is Ava sad? Oh no, is everybody in this book sad? Oh, asymmetry, my beloved. Yeah, I gotta take off the symmetry. First off, I'm like, what if their eyes are just like... What if they're like, have more intense eyes? Kind of like somebody I know. Oh, no worries. I got you, Seku. I know what you were talking about. I caught what you were throwing. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. So basically, I'm giving them my trademark eyes because I feel like, oh my god. Everybody in this book is sad. Alright, well, y'all wanted me to write a sad book. Here you go. Love going through 3 drafts of spelling. Oh my god. You're good, Seku. Were you just too copacetic for Adrian? Are you just going with the flow? What is your deal? What is your deal? Why did Adrian break up with you? Was it under the guise of, you know, we can't have a relationship at work, you know, we're business partners, we each own a third of the company, it would be in bad form for you and I to be together. But then, of course, Adrian starts dating Evangel, which of course adds so much more friction. Yeah, this expression is too copacetic for the friction that's going on. They look relieved. God, I just love I love drawing my characters smiling, but I feel like you have to look sad. I'm sorry. Last night we had a thunder lightning storm, says Pixel, and today is so beautifully sunny. So I'm outside and my neighbor is chuckling along with me. Oh hell yeah. That's lovely. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Or is it possible? Is it possible that Ava already brought up the fact that Isn't it strange how we all keep having these blackouts? Is that why Adrian decided to push away from you? Because you were asking the uncomfortable question? Is that when you realized you weren't the only one getting the blackouts? Isn't it strange how we all keep blacking out like this? This isn't normal, you know? I didn't externalize this, but I kind of envisioned that the musician has actually been doing shows. So during their absence, that is when Protag and Evangeline started getting together. So Melty asks, guys, what are your thoughts? Happy scene to sad vibe scene, or happy scene to mildly unsettling scene? It depends. When was the last time we had a sad or an unsettling scene? So if we just came back from an unsettling scene, then definitely do the opposite. Just for the sake of spicing things up. But again, without more context, I don't feel comfortable giving you an answer either way. But let's see what chat thinks. Let's ignore the glass. No, I'm like, let's ignore the glasses, says Max. No, make the glasses happen. Just give it just a little bit more time. Unsettling, definitely, says Star. Melty says, I kind of feel like we're winding into the more serious and more spooky parts of the story. The last scene of the chapter prior was definitely bittersweet. Kitty says, probably unsettling, but it would depend on the context. Is our protagonist... So one of those cases of like, well, you weren't around. I missed you and you weren't around. What was I supposed to do? You're supposed to tell the people you love that you love them and not just, you know, run off with someone else, you dummy. But this will be a book of miscommunication, by the way. There may be good intentions, but bad application of impact. Yeah. That's awesome. Hello. Hello, Pixel's neighbor. Hello, hello. I am, in fact, a virtual YouTuber. Hello. Hello. And I'm currently just drawing my characters. Thinking just something along the lines of... Because, like, we already have, like, long hair character. We have long hair. We have, like, very short hair. So medium length hair. And I feel like, well... It's a possibility that also it's just, the little widow speak with the hair doing this feels very Otacon to me, so maybe that, getting away from that might be a way to deal with that problem. Like a wavy bob. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. You know what? What if I look up sad lesbian hairstyle? What's a sad lesbian hairstyle? These are very definitely sad lesbian hairstyles. I love this character. Oh, hell yeah. I'm having fun making them. Ooh, and I never use hair hairbands. No. Doesn't feel mature enough to me. What if I look up braid? Braid? A braid? No. I see this as someone who is just actively, you know, like, they're always... Ooh. Maybe different glasses, maybe? Maybe. It's a possibility the glasses are the problem. Put headphones on them. Because music composer. Let's try headphones. Wash and go hairstyle. Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, headphones for sure. Just I'm going really rough at the moment. So in that case, I feel like, you know, this person, because I envision them like playing their music at a club and they're just literally wearing like a tank top. They're just like wearing a tank top and just shorts and just like, because, you know, it's like, you know, like it's hot in there. They're moving as they're like moving between their instruments. I envision them just like kind of like messy, kind of like, ooh, a little grunge. Grunge aesthetic, maybe? Oh, no worries, Kendra. Thank you for coming today. See you later, Kendra. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye. What is the female grunge hair aesthetic? Okay. I can work with something like this. These are all very non-ventilated clubs for sure. I'm picturing her hair as being kind of like just a little bit on the dirty side. Also, definitely asymmetric for sure. Let me just take off these glasses for a second. Do you even... Okay, so you're supposed to be... You know what? You're supposed to be wearing the glasses, but you don't wear the glasses, do you? You don't wear them. You're like, no. They get in the way. I can put them up. I can put them on after the show. Grunge like that. Thank you for clarifying, Seku. Thank you. I almost feel like even more messy. Can I please get the face, make the face fade away for a second? I can't hear without my subtitles. How dare you? Your hair is messy. It's messy because you're always working. It probably is already like inherently like wild, hard to keep in order. You guys are funny. God, you're so... You... Would it be, like, funny if, like, one eye's covered? I'm not sure about that. I feel like... Because there's a lot of round energy when it comes to Adrian. There's a lot of, like, flowy energy when it comes to Evangel. So if we were to do, like... If we were to do maybe, like, a, you know, some sort of, like, character design to make them be more clear in their character design, one may say. Adrian is soft and round because we're supposed to sympathize with him. We're supposed to think that he's a little bit pathetic, a little bit helpless, a little bit baby. Meanwhile, Evangel with the long flowing hair gives the feeling that they just let things go. I envision them as just kind of like riding along with the flow of fame that's coming their way. Evangel is pretty much like, you know, like, Adrian, I know we're having these blackouts, but we have to just enjoy what we have, you know? Because, like, you know, if we're gonna crash and burn, can we at least crash and burn and enjoy what we have at the moment instead of just worrying about it nonstop? So I feel like, character design-wise, I feel like the character of Ava, if we're gonna still call her Ava, I envision friction when it comes to Ava, which gives me the impression of this, like, wild head of hair that is just like, you know, with, you know, just like ends standing in all directions. You know, just this feel that, like, you know, every part of them is just constantly like on end. Maybe. So I've definitely kind of like the under hair here. Now I don't want her to look like Einstein. So I'm like, oh, there's an idea here, but I'm not getting to it. There's an idea here, but I'm not getting to it. I'm looking at references right now real quick. I have like 7 minutes to get out of here. 6 minutes to get out of here. Let her be Einstein coded. I mean, like, I could. I'm not sure about it, but I could. Ooh, what would I even look for references, Max? I have to like think about this. Maybe like a wolf cut. Let me look up wolf cuts. Wolf cut hair female. Well, I mean, I'll take this other recommendation. That is not what I was looking for. Hair female. Let's see. What does a wolf cut look like? Maybe. I think I know what you're referencing. This might work. This might work. Just big messy. Lots of friction. Lots of things getting in the way. Is it possible that, you know, this character has been seeking their career as a musician and, you know, they're not particularly happy with what's happened between us? Part of them is also like, you know, I don't want to just be known as, you know, the composer from such and such a video game. I want to also, you know, make music of my own. Super curly? I'm not sure. Like kinky curls? Maybe, I don't know. I have to keep working on this. Yeah, but that's part of character design. I'm pretty happy with Adrian and Evangel. I have to do some more with, and I definitely, you know, have to do legitimate character portraits of them, not just little homestuck chibis. But nonetheless, there's a good vibe here. Also, you know what I should do? I should use Picroos. That would probably help. It's a good start for sure. And there's one more character who's central to the plot. And I will talk about them as we get there. I have a little bit of time before I gotta write this novel. But I want to say thank you for watching my stream. Thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow, we're getting back to working on the book. We're going to be back to writing, editing, and being productive. So please... feel free to join me tomorrow. Thank you, Seku. It means a lot. Thank you. I still have a long way to go with my art, so I appreciate hearing that. Then we'll be doing personality quizzes on Thursday. And Friday, big presentation. How I would fix Final Fantasy VII. Get excited. Trans lesbian cloud incoming. Get ready for my big presentation. But nonetheless, thank you for joining me today. No big outro today or anything. I don't think I've fixed that part of the stream already, but nonetheless. Thursday, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was really fun. Another lovely stream. Honestly, chatting and drawing with you guys is just so much fun. I hope you all had fun and were productive, or just had a good time and had a chance to decompress. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope you all have a lovely... Ew. Oh crap, you're so right, Ronnie. Ronnie is so right. I keep forgetting to talk about my outro. Thank you, Ronnie. The music you heard today is from Lo-Fi Leah. Please consider supporting Lo-Fi Leah on Spotify and on YouTube. The music is there. You can go listen to the music there. The app that I use to be a VTuber is Vtuber. And my website is MKirinauthor.com. You can buy my books there. The Fabulous Gaze and the Last Bread Mage. And when this book is out, you'll be able to buy it there as well. Yes. And also, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell to be notified. I can't wait to get back to streaming tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. Thank you for joining me, and have a lovely time. Be kind to one another, and remember, you're on the right path. Just keep going. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
and this time for realsies, thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow with more shows, more shenanigans, and more getting work done. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.